Hello guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of the day is right for you. Welcome back everyone. We haven't been playing the game for 9 whole days. Electricity, internet connection, which is we already started with 30% drop frames over here. That's a problem we're dealing here with, but potentially today we're finishing the game as well. So let's go. Let's continue from where we started. Well, I think, yeah, like we supposed to finish it like just on a previous stream, on a previous stream, or at least I think we would. But now for sure, we finish it like right now. So we defeated this giant robot, your friendly neighbor, or whatever it's called, on the last play. Last time we see each other. Then we also played a little bit of a Moonlighter game. Is it me or like we have some drop frames here? I mean FPS drops. Whatever. So what we're doing? We go in the next wind to get. Right. Let's check the journal. What are we doing here? Equivalent arrangement. So secure and archive for your allies. So enable punch processing in this. Okay. Let's go. Let's go re-enable this processing thing. Yeah, already like to interact with this.
That one ours?
I'll handle this. Mobilize.
I have like elevator here.
Energy transmitter active.
Like my aim is so bad. Yeah, we didn't play in a while. Okay, we didn't need to go down there. But what do we have here? Look like some cool stuff. And look, there's way over there, but it's blocked by an invisible wall.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Restart punch processing rail system.
With punch card processing re-enabled, now you must disperse the written process.
The minute I can go like over here.
Hitching a ride's likely the easiest way down. At least I can't think of a faster one. Not one we'd survive anyway.
Protectorate maintenance report. Punch processing. Between the orders, show excuse for computronic technology and the frankly misfitting choices made by the anti-choice engineers here before us. I had my hands busy since the day once of us of our occupation. Why? Just earlier today, I made my way through the veritable death trap on the way to the punch processing to fix its rail control system and found that maintenance room completely frozen over. Did the orders much wanted scientists ever consider regulating the temperature in important areas of the facility? Apparently not. I mean, why else keep the reactor running below 50% efficiency? Well, it will have to wait. All my Aftermax presently assigned to other tasks, and throwing out the space currently rank 113 on the list of priorities. Unjam the door. In this one. Oh, alright. Is this a science weapon? No, it's the decryption key. Pressing the run button for it. Dude, like not playing the game for this much. All this run button press. Trauma kit. I guess we can work with this. Enable a vertical punch guardrail. So meaning like we can go down there. Say the easiest way. What about the elevator? Where was the elevator going even? Maybe it's where it's going or together. Ready?
Ratcheting up.
My aggression.
Target.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
I'm going to down. Is this a single 50? Innovative or trend?
Combatant scan.
Okay. So the fighting is just saying. The then cement is there. So jumping up here. Now what? Manual save. We actually exceeded 85 hours in the game already. Which is pretty decent. So you're saying there was like no reason for me to jump here? Any? No, I can't believe this. This must be something. Okay. Reverse the horizontal flow. Let's see what I mean. Short rifle. More loot over here. Are those punchy cards here? It's just like, you know, to use those elevators. A laser. The rest horizontal railway. Fine, it's barely any damage.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Let me know when you need a distraction. This place is obviously coming across the water. Watch.
So I guess this was an elevator. Was supposed to bring me wherever. Punch processing and 100% functionality. I guess some legendary mode. Disperse the rich punch card program into the active central interface. It's working.
Ah, I sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the Rift data further. What an interesting predicament you sentients face. The Rifts are almost akin to an archival process.
Well, I checked a bit of damage type, the
Yet
buff.
are inimical
Give me
to
damage
organic
type.
matter.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, so that's exactly the elevator I thought it would be. Journal, return Utilize a cache processor to process Rift data. I'm gonna talk to that robotic scum. Do you want to buy my bullets? I don't think we do. We're good enough. Here's this elevator. Oh, you know, there was something. Hold it. There was something down over here that required to unlock the punching card. It was 9 days before this, but I think I remember there was something. What was it? Let's go. But there's a lot of dead bodies. What's up here? There's a boss arena. This place over here? Okay, punch personal label, let's see. It's kinda got me. Okay, there we go. That's 1 damage. That is what it was for. Well, 1% damage is still a damage, alright? I would say so. So we're out of here. But pausing this game for 9 days was kind of a problem. Not only it's hard for me to, well, to get back into the shooting game, but I forget stuff. I forgetting stuff like very often and very fast. Dumb. This forgetfulness. Okay, saving. Let's talk with the computer. Drop frames, not good. But if you're watching this on YouTube, should be fine. Right. Moment. I don't see the actual quest on them. Okay, this is quest, right? Return to the archive. Should now be okay. Yeah, there you go. It's not showing on the minimap for that reason.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Look, we need to resolve this, or we'll never get that Rift data processed. 2 of those priority sets need to go.
I know which priority sets to keep. Let's go remove the others. I need more information before I decide. But I allow all 3 priority sets equally. Okay, what information to decide?
My priorities parallel those of the Order co-founder, the charismatic mathematician. To help nudge humanity toward its ultimate ascendance. To hinder outsiders from disrupting our perfect system.
To bankrupt our rivals and force them to buy all manner of necessities from us.
Okay, alright, I decided which priority set get to which humanity ascendance seems like a hopeless abstract goal. What does that even mean? Shouldn't the perfect system work for everyone? Obsession with its profits is the haze of moral vacuumness.
Our ultimate purpose isn't profit per se. It's to provide value to others. Yes, at as little cost as possible. That leads to profit. Like an added benefit or happy side effect.
Error, 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 error,
Error.
Dude, error.
Priority control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
Priority control access nook. Huh. Sounds like my idea of a good time. Let's check it out.
Unplanned variables increasing. Major
Resurrection imminent. A perfect community with every
Okay.
luxury save freedom. Foster dependence. Denounce interdependence. Promote the
So what we turning off? Deactivating
informer.
The red
Condemn
one.
the question.
This red one?
Stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be angry about why. You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill. Vandalism. Sabotage. Wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately, or run the risk of unspeakable...
Yellow.
Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Marketing and PR strategy, advert copy, and jingles. Nanofish, start now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think of all the bits we could make together. You drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer
60.
more, but
Dude,
I have
that's
a
good.
moon to maintain. What do you say? Partners.
To
Okay.
conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again.
I mean, this guy is in science, right? It's pretty good. Oh, there's a safe here. What about this thing? Is anything there to work on? I just open a safe, right? Or I just can open a normal way. It's beats. Who cares? It's not like we take an XP, get an XP for any of this. Version complete.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks.
Restore the archives.
Or
to
at
full
least, a
functional
plausibly
state.
feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Now we can finally process this RIP data and see what we're dealing with.
Well, I can imagine there are the big quests after this one as well. All right. So like we can purge it like in one go, can we? From this.
Shall I proceed?
Analyze their data. Are you sure that nothing else? No interrupting cultists, nothing needed, a good rack? Finally, I can analyze their data.
Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions.
Let's say I stay on as your operator. What are your best idea with the calculation next? Or what to calculate next?
I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just a start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions?
I don't want to talk about it.
There are so many calculations left to perform. Rift data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
Well, we could keep exploring Cloister, see if we find anything useful. Or we could head back to the ship and see where this data leads us.
Okay, points no return, right? Closing the rifts are our priority. We should get back to the ship. Should go where the winds take us.
Wherever that is, hope it's warmer.
So regroup with your crew.
I think congratulations are in order. Unless I'm mistaken, I gather you've accomplished your primary goal. On behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, I thank you for your efforts. This will most certainly help in ensuring peace. Now, the Calcaduceus, if you please.
Give the Calcaduceus as requested. I'm not sure, has Ancient been in charge of the giant computer? No, I have other plans for it. Okay, yeah. I mean, that was a
Thank
deal.
you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix B.
Nice. Also, I fixed the conflicts with its priorities. Only the actuational priority set remains.
Ah, you are my new operator then. It is my simulated delight to meet you. In the interests of time, allow me to propose how next to proceed. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start.
Yes, this will do perfectly.
Okay, well. Secure the archive for your allies. Return to Ruth. So currently there's also the quest after that, the side quest. If I went to the ship right away, there was that one to miss. How do we get, okay, tab here, inventory, journal. Return to the, you need to consider your next move. Let's see about this armor. Evasion chance 15%, damage resistance 5, combat spirit, error correction, energy woven material. Okay. Error correction. While time dilation is active, you gain a percent in evasion chance equal to your science skills. Attack that would knock you or trigger a zero cost time dilation for 8 seconds with 60%, 60 seconds cooldown. Well, unfortunately, it's looking cool. There's some armor with a cool affix, some
Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
and looks, but unfortunately, it's just not gonna work for us. Yeah. All right. So we need to access facility in order to get to my ship. Can teleport from here. Rots.
On the job, mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go
They got
now.
a mental refreshment technology, right? They did. Are responsible for that. And now they actually trying to commercialize it. Ridiculous. There were some drop frames again. Since we started the stream 24 minutes ago, 23, we have 8% drop frames. Yeah, it's not getting better. It's just not getting better. This is how potentially all other streams gonna look like. Carrying shit ton of drop frames. Okay, so we explore all the reefs, we explore everything here that we could explore. Newton Town. Okay, let's get back to Laplace Garden. I thought we need to teleport here, but apparently not. I just talk with the Ross. There's so many different ways to play this game too, different decisions to make. I really like thoroughly enjoying it. Not a price, but it took me a three Game Pass subscription basically, 2 promotional subscription and 1 normal subscription to finish the game. Well, we're not finishing it yet, but it took us quite a bit. What I meant to say. What about the elevator? Like, we couldn't... Okay, I can. But she's not here. Can I just use her chair? No chair.
Be the statistical exception to the natural state of entropy in the universe.
So the doors that was closed before. Okay. So something interesting over there. But we can steal it. But we don't want to steal it. Okay, we don't want to steal this either. Just look around while we have a chance. Without stealing anything. At least try not to. Oh, we've been to this place apparently. That's why it's empty.
Congratulations are in order. I just received word from Seer Amaryllis that the Calcaduceus has been returned, and that the Archive is well and truly under our control again. She also mentioned a regrettable defect in its priority set that you were able to correct. Well done. Your role in this matter is complete. Auntie and I will handle it from here. But allow me to commend you again on your fruitful efforts to make this peace treaty possible.
What was the red thing happened? My pleasure, glad I could help. So what next for the Order?
We studied the data you brought back from the crashed satellite, and we now have a way to reorient the satellites en masse from a Protectorate installation, Oris Listening Post. Turning the entirety of the reticulum toward deep space will accelerate our understanding of the universe, and ideally lead us to stronger conclusions regarding how to stop the rifts. The Order, in partnership with Auntie's Choice, is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive forces of ignorance that have heretofore held Arcadia in stasis, all thanks to you.
So, Shanks? None of this matter if you don't close the rifts.
Then it is fortunate that you are so well placed to do exactly that, with the Order's help. As if predetermined, your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by recounting them all here. But know this. When the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, wherever that may occur, you will have the full support of the Order and Auntie's Choice. I will, of course, organize our forces from here.
Alright, request completed. So we got some... where's the reputation? Okay, Anti-Choice reputation. And Rosa reputation. Actually, the Order of Ascendance is not... okay, it's full reputation. Never mind. So only one quest left. Sins of the past on the precipice of the future. We can teleport from here, right? Where's the ship? This one? Going back to Incognito.
Commander, this unit...
She wants something, but we're saving first.
This unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter.
Okay. Just tell me want to talk.
The corporate stooges and the Order were good for only one thing, laying waste to one another. Now they are allies? I'm disturbed by the implications of this alliance. But the Protectorate will yet prevail. Mark my words.
No, I'm here to destroy Protectorate, you fool. I'm here to do exactly that.
A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared.
Nani? Well, that's ain't good. I don't understand. How do you unexplode a place Run the numbers again, Wall. You're mistaken. I never know a moment's peace in this low forsaken mare nest. Let's go with second option.
It is not dissimilar to how the prototype modulator unfolds rifts, Commander, based on energy readings. Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible.
Okay, to do what exactly?
Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy.
Okay, point of no return. Sounds like I got the potential of being a one-way trip.
That is a correct assessment, Commander. Transitioning to Good News Protocol. As this unit was corroborating data on the anomaly, a message was also received from your allies, Commander. Auntie's Choice and the Order have sent word that their forces will be prepared to render you assistance once you navigate to Horizon Point.
Like they say, friends that dies together, stay together.
That is technically correct. Briefing complete. Now returning to situation monitoring and data analysis, Commander.
The purpose the crew investigated disturbance at Horizon Point. Alright, where's my navigator? I considered Horizon Point. So, you're about to return to Horizon Point Station and determine the fate of the Arcadia colony. If there's anything you want to do before you navigate to the station, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yes. Would you like to save? Sure. I mean, that's reasonable. I should save, but whatever.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the Archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Okay, if we fly real low, we can just throw a net down and scoop the modulator up.
Unfortunately, this is not possible due to several factors, including but not limited to the absence of a very large net.
Oh, like, who's responsible for this?
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
Is this his idea of demonstrating might? Hell of a way to do it.
He's intimidating his people into doing his bidding. No way they see sense in this.
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority.
Okay, that's true.
The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony. While the Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it will take time for them to navigate the station. It seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either and is ready to finish what she started, end quote.
I can foresee a few likely instances where you could use my skills and experience, including snapping DeVries' neck in a picosecond if she steps out of line.
Okay.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Well, we're gonna go with Delgado and Niles so far. We definitely don't need Asa here. I want to talk with me? Niles.
We should keep moving, Commander.
But why are the whole gathering around
Now's
here?
not the time for a tete-a-tete.
To be so close. The rift. It's magnificent. When we've done what we came to do.
Well, don't care about the crazy dogs. Let's go. So Niles and Delgado again. Niles for taunt. Alright, Delgado for stance. And extra damage and extra stance. It's probably the perfect combination for hardest difficulty.
As if the rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine.
Okay, let's see.
Spine tingling. There she is. The Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle.
Okay. I mean, as they mark it as enemy.
Get the water and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Activating energy transmitter. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Why did God close when it can kill them from afar? Whereas now the robot. There's still like some enemy. More turrets. Well, good fight, but body found. Where's the research?
Proceeding to attack.
Like he doesn't have like a weak points.
Exposure undermining functioning.
In combat.
Got a distraction for you. Combat.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Plan isn't always subtle with its warnings, is it now?
Hopefully we have enough bullets. If we don't, we can buy here. Read this, Cadet Morvay. You have been data corrupted. Remember your ability to complete your duties with a regular perpetual appraisal of purpose. Addendum, read this too, Cadet Morvay. Do not use a sharp object when cleaning. Okay, yeah. This is basically the same stuff here. From sovereign subject adjustable emissive. Temporary updates to security protocols. That's just literally same stuff we were reading in the very beginning of the game.
Into a dream. The bad kind.
You have a team now, my dear. Allies. Even friends.
Well, I had the team back there as well.
Together.
So there should be like the Protectorites.
This poor boy. Someone put him back together all wrong.
Oh yeah, well. So there should be a family of what his patriarch? Disloshi Power Core. Require melee. How interesting. Well, we can't do anything about the Power Core from here. I called him Patriarch, oh my god, like he's not a Patriarch, what it is. The main Protectorate guy who was dislodged, or as I say. fired. Get himself mental refreshed. So don't really care about this loot over here. Good. Imagine me just dying over there. Let's save. Can't do anything about this guy. Do we just run? We just walk normally. That was scary shit. It's really cool.
It's a never-ending mess.
Yeah, it's really cool how they put it all together. You know, the design of this. There's like quite a few very cool design decisions in this game.
Attention! This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper...
I should have already there.
And are headed your way. Order forces are on a similar trajectory.
Timing couldn't be better.
Not sure I trust our shield to this kind of plasma. Let's find another way around.
Okay, let's just like count its way around. Kind of problematic, but maybe we can turn it off. Okay.
Wasn't sure that'd work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how it's connected. There's all this Rift anomalies going on. We have some blips from enemies. Consider the sniper. Get sniped. He's sovereign, right? He's not a patriarch. He's a sovereign. Oh my god.
Hostilities are afoot.
Wait, what? Just like one shot at me.
Energy transmitter active.
There's enemy snipers.
That's DeVries' ship. Good thing. We'd had a dearth of misguided fools, hadn't we?
Search for the debris. Well, didn't expect myself to use a trauma kit over here, but whatever. Really don't need any loot, but I can't stop looting. You know me. Like picking 7. Not a problem for me. I already read this one, the Matriarch's warning. The Protectorate would be horrified to learn that the long-buried journals of the Arcadia First Bishop has been liberated by the Earth's Director Agent, and with a good reason. The Matriarch apparently regarded Arcadia as the experiment to determine if an egalitarian utopia could endure the test of time. To the bishop's dismay, the matriarch's ultimate conclusion was no. She was adamant that hubris and ambitions would be the protectorate downfall, despite the guidance and promises made to her people. It amazed me that such a genius as the matriarch could ignore the fact that absolute power corrupts absolute unity. It was far too late. Now it's up to us to stop everything her wretched legacy has wrought. Interesting. Well, we know that she's deemed it unworthy. What is saying? You located the intel on the Devaris ship. She uncovered some damaged information of the matriarchs and likely making her way to the Providence.
This is Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. And for that, I am sorry.
So she's saying it was the council who did it, who exploded the rift, and she's saying that actually there was someone she was working on, and it was the council altogether, the big baddies. Turk Scrapper, the satellite bears scratched marks, presumably from atmospheric re-entry. Its panels have been tampered with, and all data cartridges have been extracted. Overlooked panel. So we can get extra information here from a satellite if we had the perk. There's also a rift over here, which is suspicious. Okay, it's got me up here. So I have to try my kit. They're saying that there's still more to find here on the ship. But they're also only like satellite. Can explore. Is this a side quest? No, it's a main quest. Actually, the rift ship has been spotted outside the remains. Okay. Please, find out why she's here. Again, there's no way to find this out, yeah? Maybe have some idea, but that's about all. And also we will never will be able to get here if we didn't have like lockpicking skills. So that we can get like up top of the ship. I don't think we can. I don't think there's anything else we can get out of here. I don't want to jump down, okay. Whatever. But there's some more to this. Drifted here. Maybe it's arrogance to do something inside the ship. Did it? Let's try one more time. I mean, it's highly unlikely it's got like anything inside the ship. Nothing at all. Trying to figure out what else there is. Apart from the satellite, there's nothing. I can't really interact with this. Okay. Secret down like everything could with her. Alright. Don't feel like they required a perk. You probably should have saved manually.
Resorting to violence. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I just got like extra trauma kit here. Just got the extra trauma kit. There's more enemies. Whatever.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjust.
Hostilities are afoot.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Got it.
Do try to limit further damage.
Oh my god, the snipers. Wait, continue? Oh, that's interesting. So I killed the guy and he killed me. That happens not the first time here. Not the first time. Mm-hmm.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations!
Guns locked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
I don't want to shoot at my own roots here, like accidentally or not.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Miss?
Combatant scan.
Good.
That was no natural phenomenon.
Dude, like this, what the hell? The sniper rifle look a little bit different. Is it me or the sniper rifle is different? As it was looking before.
Reacquiring target.
Be mindful of where you step. Chasms are everywhere.
Supplies and medical attention are available to you, Commander. Please, proceed.
This Raptidon is... Okay, so that's a place that we need to get. Do we have anything else here? It's a place where they landed. Order and anti-choice. Honestly, like, they help is not needed. I'm that much powerful. They brought me, like, some supplies here. Sure, sure. And actually, they're not exactly, like, useless. So they're doing some damage. We're back to drop frames. Or not. That enemy.
Why did you make me do this? Why?
That sounds like... Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Oh wait, Niall's been reconstituted to... Oh wait, what? Helen... Oh, the Helen from our team, huh? Our ex-team member. That's also our
Get away
name.
from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? It's me, Niles.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
Science or medical, not meat. It's me, Helen, Austeris, commander of Incognito, your friend.
So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening.
I need you to focus. What's the last thing you remember from the mission? Well, we hope we can at least understand the difference between them and us. If you start to feel a little murderous, give me a heads up, would you? Yeah, let's start with your last thing you remember.
Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the Rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive. When the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done... something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true.
Okay, never mind that. The Reef has done something to you. The Reef sabotage our mission. Lie. The Reef is telling the truth. Obtaining a Reef core is a delicate process. I'm sorry, Helen, we tried looking for you, I swear. Lie.
That's right. It wouldn't do to have any distractions. I'm thankful that you understand.
Oh. But everything ain't right, is it? That thing in the sky. It's done something to me, I think. And to Sandoval. And Jepson. But I ain't sure what.
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
We need a dumb option here. I'm sorry, Helen, but I can't lie. Sure, I can reverse sync if you've given me time. No, the refill keep twisting you until you can't remember your own name. Will it? Well, we don't have enough science to do it in any way.
No, this must be some kind of sick protectorate trick trying to break me. Cut me from reality. I won't let you.
Easy, Helen. This ain't a trick. I promise you. Commander's just lost the plot. You know how it goes.
Pascal, stand down. I do not wish to fight you.
No, you're not gonna trick me again.
Wish we could have talked her down, but at least she's not suffering any longer.
I mean, I could have lied to her, but I mean, that's like not gonna help, dude. Killing your Owen crew, Wade Jepson, the Owen crew members. I mean, there is no way we can reconstitute it, do we? Can I talk with her? I can't. Well, that feels quite bad. That's quite bad, you know.
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you? We got supplies and medical support for you up ahead.
Okay, dude. I almost shot you down. Be careful of what you're doing, so... Just gonna go and grab the supplies, I guess. That's what they want, the refrigerator. We still can craft some shit out of this refrigerator.
Hold clear. We brought supplies. You may approach, Commander. We've got supplies at the ready.
And I'm not even stealing that. Nice. Scent of what the hell is that? Is it a weapon? It's a mod, is it? Oh, no, it's not a mod. Is this one? No idea. We are having a huge drop frames right now. That's what happened, Richard.
Oh, whoa. Tell me, do you feel as terrible as you look?
I'm looking just perfectly fine. What do you mean?
Initial observations
my
conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
normal face. Normal face. Okay, back to normal frames. Didn't get everything good from those guys. Time to final confrontation.
There's the Providence. Oh, what a beauty. I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time asunder.
Can I just like shoot them down?
That rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
I don't see anyone in my scope.
Coming up on some.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Do try to limit further damage.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Batten scanned.
Sort of them. It's also like a refugee issue every time like we get in those anomalies reconstituted. So like I'm probably missing some. There's a crawler space. What do we have here? Examine. The after mechanical security system status operational. Access of the mechanical control. Hack-in or explosives. Well, nothing I can do with that. Anything over here? Over the bridge. Oh, that's this place, is it?
Instituted mechs still function. How inconvenient.
Can you shoot it down?
All hands on this. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Threat detected. Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Hole in the head. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Soften them up.
And ready. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning. Engaging. Hostile.
Proceeding to attack. Set your scope for combatant analysis.
And ready. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Sure. Okay, and didn't use my trauma kit. Over here, we good. Well, again, we don't really need a loot, but
Hostilities are up. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Got that shit down. Robotic scum, know your place. Okay, that's like literally the room that got exploded last time, is it? Alright,
Well,
Debris
despite
sabotage
the
it.
low probability of such an occurrence, a rift and a plasma hazard are directly blocking our path to the Sovereign's ship. Suggest we scour the area.
Lockpicks
Scientists
18.
here were unlikely near the caliber of the Order, but perhaps they left something useful.
I mean, I see the computer over there. I see something over here.
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Council. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity.
Well?
Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
Confirmed what I expected from
He's
Protectorate
dead over there,
scientists.
right?
And that will need that equation to clear our path further.
Sure, we have a drop frame cert now. A big one. Equation processing. Require information I found. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. We didn't found it yet. Upstairs. What do we have upstairs? Couple of doors. Well, they're probably not keeping any equations in the toilets. Or maybe they do. You never know. What about this one? It's a cartridge with beats. Oh, this one is that examine equation, examine. Rift algorithms equation and process an update. After numerous attempts to solve the last factor of the equation, it was our brilliant sovereign Henry Warwick who deciphered the final piece of the puzzle. Our research indicates that we were overlooking the excessive ion expansion caused by the plasma intense heat. By lowering the temperature of the heating elements, we might stabilize the distortion we are encountering. The memo cannot fully capture the ingenuity of the discovery, but please do not press the Sovereign directly for a more detailed explanation. Getting an audience with him may take up to 2223 days, and our very own cadet Alderman is capable of fielding any questions. Warden Jean.
Suppose this is a bad time to mention I barely passed my high-intensity arithmetic course at the academy?
Okay. Complex and partially incomplete equation that seems to be related to the reefs. No idea. This nonsense about. Okay, so like another door.
Yeah.
Meanwhile. There's one. So partially destroyed childbirth of equations. There's a multiple calculation related to a reef that exceed your knowledge, with one particular equation incomplete. Lucky, attempt to solve equation. Well, Lucky will do it, but that's dumb. That's a dumb trait. You quickly fill the blanks of the equation with scribbles, letters, numbers, and smiley faces, and step back to admire your work. Looks pretty good to you.
This is very curious. Some of the science eludes me, but this equation, although incomplete, clearly has to do with the rift in the other room. What do you think, Commander?
Okay, we can talk with her.
This equation is compelling, yet incomplete.
Let's still get it.
Amorphous cosmological phenomena isn't exactly my area of expertise, but I may be able to suss out the underlying logic.
Require leadership. 20. Sounds like we need to do some more digging.
I expect there's an existing copy of the full equation somewhere hereabouts. Some nice quiet place whoever devised this could calculate freely.
I mean, I totally could solve it with my luck, dude. There's one such a place like over here. Probably, maybe. Okay, I just gonna block the door. There's one, okay, that one.
Misunderstood!
All it took was some light instruction, and they're restored.
Was broken. Sneak. I am the knight. It's just gonna go down there. But why?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Elevator. Blocked one. Well, we don't need it, but I use extra. Flask charges. Why not? Look, begin. Heals 500 instantly. Okay, again, whatever. Chalkboard, but we can't really use that one. So they pointed me into this room, except it's fucking locked. Lockpick 18. Alright, there's no way we can get lockpick 18, can we? Character. Skills. We're on 15 maximum. We can get it 15 maximum. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's a main quest, right? So there should be like something different way to get into. I'm sure why I was shooting that one.
This must be the Sovereign's office. Guess money and power can't buy taste.
18. So is this equation? Use messengers. To Warden Jean, I've done it. Warden Jean, during my visit to the Skip Lab, I happened upon the cadet Alderman's notes. Therein, he proposed a solution to the rift equation that has eluded our scientists for months. However, since he clearly did not have the vigor to test and verify the solution himself, I took the liberty of doing it for him, and indeed it works. How fortuitous that I, in all my wisdom, was there when you most needed me. But please, hold your thanks. Do know that you are most welcome anyways. I've left the solution on the board in my office should you or the scientists under your authority need to marvel at it. I got you, Sovereign Henry Warwick. Personal notes. My father's notes. I found some old notes my father had hidden away in his deranged state near the end of his life. I will not focus on his harsh words for me, as his mind was obviously nearly gone, but at this point, and he did not know what he was saying. But they make it abundantly clear that he's certainly the central reason behind his life extension experimentation was to achieve his goal of solving the rift anomaly problem before he dies. He feared repercussions not only to our reputation but also our autonomy and financial stability in the truths were even discovered. Unbelievably, he was already frankly trying to both extend his life and solve the problem at full 5 years before the Hope became the first casualty of the rifts. The implications of this are immeasurable. When did they know? I've barely slept since finding my father's notes. Did my grandmother know of the fault in the skip drives as well, and if so, when? The belief she's knowingly set humanity at this treacherous course just to establish Arcadia is incomprehensible to me. Perhaps she wagered she or my father could solve the problem in time before crisis was upon humanity, or perhaps it was the mere suspicious of unconfirmed theory, or she believed it's unlikely with the vastness of space that the sump sector would be traversed enough time to weaken the very fabric of reality. Yes, this must be it. If I can only solve that my fathers and grandmother couldn't, I deserve the respect that my family and all my subjects, and the right to wear the mantle of the sovereign of Arcadia once and for all. We're back to drop frames, and it's getting bad here.
Taking credit for someone else's genius? Can't say I'm surprised.
While he did tested it, right? It's not like completely stole it. So displayed before you is the complete equation helpfully labeled for the viewer so that it's guaranteed to safely manipulate drift in a container sentience. The writing itself does not look like the scratching of a quick sinking scientist, nor does the diagrams. Instead, both look like as through they have been traced.
Wow, ain't that convenient. First nice thing the Sovereign's done for us. Best to get this equation inputted as soon as possible.
Well, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Still on drop frames. Like, I hate this. I really hate this. Like, I just can't imagine how they're gonna fix it, like, anytime soon with all the situation going on. Like, over here. There's a substation, got totally wrecked. I mean, it's a different people, right? Internet company and electrical company is different people, but still. I just input stabilize equation. Not looking good for streaming anymore. Initiate test. So we can get this guy down.
Splendid. Rift secure.
So we can secure a rift. There's more stuff over here. Did you go and check it? Whatever is going. I guess we need to do something with the rift, yeah. There we go, okay, well. That makes sense. Well, okay, that makes sense. Still a drop frames. Glad if you... Let's save manually. And if you're watching this on YouTube and like asking what this guy about drop frames, I don't see anything like everything look good. That's because we're recording, and recording on YouTube is a separate file than actually the live translation on Twitch. And Twitch is lagging really bad right now.
With our observations from the laboratory, our projections are off by orders of magnitude.
Sovereign, save us. Montserrat's hypothesis was correct all along. The results from the experiments were faulty. Capture the readings. We'll let the blame settle as it lies. Later
Okay, I mean, I can kill them from here, but...
The others return shortly.
Do we? Maybe I can talk with them.
Help you? Got some bad company. Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Locking them down. Mitigating the threat.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Adversary considers self-preservation.
I'm at it. Take the load off.
Energy transmitter active. Target analyzed. Take that rover. All we need to do next is infiltrate the Sovereign's ship, stop the console, and obtain the rift modulator. So, typical day on the job from here.
Yeah, like, so scientists died anyway. Science died anyway. I should have like, just go and snipe them from afar. So whatever. This robot didn't have like any loot inside. Come on. Oh, it's just okay, I see.
Investigating hostile. Back and scan. Mobilize. Go for torpification.
See what the problem was.
Hey now.
Ratcheting up my...
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Mobilizing.
I want to kill all of them, come on.
Yeah.
Where his loot? What if they have like some piece of a quest item or information we need? I really need to loot this. Okay, this drop frames lasting quite long, yeah. So apparently it's kind of hard to find this. The moment they reconstitute again. Okay, you see, I can just target this. Well, not a dude. Last encounter. They buried a Saurian ship, or maybe not, depending how big the Saurian ship is. Yeah, the drop frame's not going anywhere. 17% and a 9. 18% now. Of total drop frames. So how big it is. It's not that big. Just need to go and kill everything.
Attention! Please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
Don't need to do anything here. Oh, okay. Look at seal it. There's a big mechanical shit. Extra charges for my inhaler. Okay, we have more than we needed. So instead of hunger and messages from officer to council, subject transferred destroyed. To all hunger personnel, deployment prohibition has been overridden by the council Emeroitorios. A small transport containing a scientist and automechanical defenses has been authorized to travel to the Horizon Point station. Any attempt to stop deployments is punishable with trial of refreshment. From office to the council shore leave. To all personnel of the Providence, shore leave is hereby prohibited to all crew, including scientists. It is imperative that you remain focused and on duty. Intake personnel are to report to the supervisors for reassignment. Cancel the doors.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
The vigilance not gonna help them anyway.
Looks like
Still drop frames.
Transmitter down over here. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Jesus Christ, there's so many daggers to shoot over there. And they shot me. Really? 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 Really?
On your toes.
I'll handle this. I have a fix.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Activating energy transmitter. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. I am out! Optimal use of ammunition. Hostilities are afoot.
That's all? Wait, it's Santa Clear herself? What the hell, dude?
Better get a move on before this ramshackle sprattle of a station falls apart. Hustle up to the science wing. Get the rift modulator. I'll talk at you later.
Okay, 18 lockpicks. Yeah, no way we're gonna do that. There's apparently someone inside there. Do you see like there's someone inside that room? Maybe we can track it through the glass. Hold it. Team Con, proficient per okay.
If you must replace lost equipment, please submit proof of punishment.
Dude,
Unit does not
21%, 20% of frames here. Require item, quartermaster acquisition sleep. Up in a vendor.
Displaying inventory.
I couldn't care. So there's again a quartermaster over here. I wonder. Oh, I wonder. Okay. No quartermaster in over here. What about those dead bodies? And no quartermaster. Look like a normal guy to me. Yes.
Going on down there, Deck 01. I saw an intruder alert.
No alert here. Cadet might want to check your system.
Acknowledged. This intercom is to be used for emergencies only. Misuse of this intercom will result in prompt arrest and correction of the perpetrator. Now, how can I assist you, Deck 01?
I require no met. I need access to Deck 02.
How many times must I explain this to you all down there? Every subject aboard the Providence must keep their deck access credentials on their person at all times. If you misplaced your access card, Sovereign help you, because I surely cannot.
Oh, we did read it about it.
A colleague would be willing to lend you theirs.
I'll be back. I've been there like I'm not again. We read about all of this thing, engineering. Some read about the security system on a sovereign ship.
If we make it out of this alive, what say you put those skills to helping out around the Cognito? She could use a little more of that loving touch.
What kind of skills? Mediocre kind of skills. Maybe I can totally open it, do I? But let's go and try to find. Oh wait, that's access to 02. Let's go and try this credentials thing. Some of those guys should have it. Dr. Rust. Sickbay report. Scientist Winfred Wu has been scheduled for a follow-up appointment. Chief Scientist Monserrator has authorized her to be pulled from her duties as necessary. Okay, we're back to normal frame rate. Finally.
Please keep any and all fluids leaking from your body from staining the floor. Failure to do so will result in punishment via denial of medical service. How might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume?
Okay, open a vendor. This is Science who's follow-up appointment here.
Doctor-patient confidentiality is currently enabled. Unit cannot share patient details.
I'm guessing Max, like, you don't operate in medical ethics, so tell me what you know. Lucky.
Analyzing argument. Complete. Argument accepted. Deleting recording. Hippocratic oath. Scientist Winifred
Indeed.
Wu is currently suffering from Lockney syndrome. Subject must receive regular injections of saline solution, or will experience leg paralysis, and must be carried to sickbay. Unit has been assured this is most embarrassing.
Okay, so we're back to drop frames again. Healing, I'm hard, open a
Note,
vendor.
by viewing inventory, user admit
Heal 550 health instantly, yeah? Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and grab this trauma kits. We're using them extensively. Chanticleer, this is deck 03. That's not a deck. Sleeping quarters. Well, chicken for that access card. Put a master with. Okay, there we go, there we go. So we can talk with the robot now. This stuff is close. Okay, robotic scum.
Meeting subject, please make a request.
Exchanging acquisition ticket.
Received. Dispensing standard regimental supplies. Complete. If you have helm sizing concerns, please increase or decrease the size of your head.
Okay, well, you don't need to see my identification. What I'm, if I am intruder.
This ship is only for authorized Protectorate subjects. You are on this ship, thus you are a Protectorate subject. If you are not a Protectorate subject, please purchase a weapon from this unit and shoot yourself.
Wait, why? Why do I have to purchase munition?
Subjects are expected to pay for any supplies beyond standard issue. Monthly munition supplies should be quite sufficient for training purposes. In case of enemy attack, subject is expected to kill invaders efficiently enough not to require additional resources.
Indeed. Okay. So basically, you're saying even if that Quartermaster sleep, you can go inside of this locket room. Oh my god, this is so obnoxious. This music here. We can access to this place over here.
We could do this the hard way or the smart way. Either works for me. Investigating hostile intentions.
Good luck couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about. Back off!
Energy transmitter out. Soak up the
I mean,
shock.
there's more. Son of a biscuit.
Yeah.
There's more.
Yeah.
We've done it the hard way. Do I go? Do I need to go on the other side over here? We just jump over this thing. Jump over. They really like. We're planning to stop intruders with this primitive traps.
That wasn't so difficult now, was it?
Take extra gears.
Proceeding
to attack. Taking the fight out of them.
Fortification in progress.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Maybe a place. Can we shout the fucking music here? Wait, what? Something down there.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Carry this momentum through to the console.
Almost got killed by robotics now. Cyber security. I guess that works too. Don't need it, but I'll take it. I just use the food.
We either find access credentials or stick to the shadows then. Both options are certainly more efficient than raucous hostilities.
Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quiet-like. See what information we can uncover.
Oh well, like there's another lockpicking that I can open. Let's have some weapon. Probably don't need it.
Are you actually authorized? Come here a moment.
Okay, yeah, I do.
Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder aboard.
Welcome.
I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay?
Would an intruder be reviewing your experiments? Of course not. Now, where's the modulator?
You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not being replaced. I specifically went to mental refreshment to avoid that. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Take these credentials with you, in case you're asked. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught unawares. That's why I carried 2 cards, just in case. Oh, though I suppose it's just the one now.
Okay, much obliged, see you. To this mental refreshments, guys. Welcome onto more greetings. Finishing the game today. Finishing 2 games. I finished Moonlighter, I killed all the bosses that were left. So there are 6 bosses killed. And now we finishing this one too. After 9 days of not playing it. Requires biological sample. The centrifuge analysis biological sample if only you had one. But I do have. Finally you can come back to Grim Dawn. Yeah. Best joke today. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Lava containment shield. Oh, they're just gonna do something here.
Anathema to the grand plan and begs for correction.
There's a biological sample over there. Is it mine? Exposed alkalis a rift around Arcadia, achievement locked. This corpse appears to have been reconstituted like the Protectorate solutions and horizon points. There are clear surgeon marks suggesting that beginnings of a dissection. Collect a tissue sample. Okay, so there's how we get a biological sample here. I wonder if we can save my teammates with this, if I didn't, like, kill her. Run the analyzer. So you notice the irregularities with atomic structure damaged atoms slightly out of place. In layman terms, once something goes into a rift, it doesn't come out the same.
How could the Council believe any of this to be in accordance with the plan? A correction is inevitable, and such events are rarely pretty.
Oh, there they have private possession here. Visual card. +1 damage. Oh, we have something here. Pharma kit. Examine. Monserrate's private log. It's been all 2 hours since the Sovereign's administrance to mental refreshment was announced, and already new orders have come down to us at the lab. I used to be that we were allowed to have day to mourn the loss, injury, or minor inconveniences plaguing our dear leader, but I suppose the Council thinks he rather generous for giving us even a moment. After all, the burden's on us to make him appear capable and mighty. We would put all our efforts towards building a device to reverse the effects of the rifts. Large-scale reconstitution, the missive said, but I shouldn't think all of that. Our previous research in this area has proven into unwieldy, and certainly too dangerous to even be considered viable. In a waste of resources, it's a waste of resources, all of it. What it should be doing is focusing on winning the war, not chasing fancy dreams of one man. I would be curious to know if Sovereign would have given such an order. Perhaps we'll never know.
Seems the Council's surrounded by more than mere sycophants. Bad news for him, but good for us.
Let's merely log in a little bit. Some way to go here.
Unit has been functioning for...
Law, look at the size of that thing.
Uninterrupted.
No way we're getting the modulator off the ship.
Look at the...
Best we can hope is to get closer and learn
What
more about it.
3-legged robot? I mean, okay, so in terms of geometry, right? If you have 3 points, right, you can determine the what the English word for it? The plane, right? You can the 3 points that are determined at the plane, meaning like the 3 ports are very good for stability. Because they determine the plane, and when you all the 3 points on the same plane, they kind of like in stable state kind of thing. Whatever. But that's just kind of funny design. She sends his cards not to self plagued by the Corradice. Okay. Okay. What gonna happen here? You're just gonna steal the stuff out of this guy. And then we talk. Jude, you're the chief scientist aboard the Providence, with the expertise to recognize that an impossible request such as that impossible. You know that this planet's reconstruction is doomed to fail. Do not be crippled by your desire for self-preservation any longer. You must convince your leaders that what they seek is folly. When the time is right, take the schematics and you report from the module in the rift modulator chamber. Attached are the access credentials to the commander deck. No more excuses. Stand before the council and speak the truth for once in your metric given life. Well, I got all the shit here.
Ah, I was notified that you were here. Though my fellow scientists seemed rather confused as to why. Unsurprisingly. What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
So I needed to access the rift modulator urgently. Can you help?
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully
Drop
the rest of the
frames back.
system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait.
Back to drop frames. Damn it. So at least answers this. The IRC had some trouble in the findings regarding raw data and Rift. Can you verify them? We're concerned about the same thing. I know you're attempting large-scale reconstruction here. Okay, let's go with whatever we have here.
The IRC. I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost forever. Further, there is no proof that such data can be stabilized or even edited. The Consul's plan is futile, completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind.
A report that contains information on constructing a rift modulator, isn't it?
Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good.
Cable, welcome, hi, welcome. If you can hear me, because we have trouble with the internet right now, we have huge drop frames again. They just happen in here from time to time. Can I recommend this game? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. I'm enjoying it so much. I read it on 87 hours in, and I see like a different kind of playthroughs around it. Right, so it has replayability. The one problem is the game. Is the price. But not a problem if you're playing on the Game Pass like I do. The first one was a little clunky for me. I played the first one too, I did enjoy it, but it was 7 out of 10 game. It was 7 out of 10 game, and I played the melee build, and the melee build was kinda bad. Is the second game more polished? Absolutely. Second game is everything that the first had, but better. Like everything you saw in the first game is just better. Yeah. And it has a great story so far too. It's less about like commercial point, like they had in the commercial nonsense in the first game, and it's more about communism. Now, well, there's a little bit of commercial thing. That's considered the story and a general feeling of the game. But everything you have in the first game, combat system, stealth system, everything just better. So you have infinite amount of space, right? That's like for a lot of games are. We talk about what is called? Oh my god. A recent RPGs we played that we were limited by the space, carrying capacity and space in my backpack. Not a problem for this game. They did remove the insane amount of loot it had in the first game as well, so you can concentrate more on. There's still a lot of loot, but economy feels way better. The skill points system feels very good. In terms, every skill points matter. You don't have like anything like skill points given by items. You can switch items and complete specific task by switching item. No, like if you stick into some specific skill points, it's hard to do some other jobs that require science, for example. You just have not enough skill points for that. So meaning there's a different playthrough possible with a different ways to solve the problem, and there's a lot of different ways to solve the problem as well. Still have door frames. So give me the reports, I won't give up, and neither should you. Heroic reputation.
Few of us have the luxury of optimism, myself included. But you seem rather sure of yourself. Perhaps that'll be enough. And the module over there will allow you to download my report and grant you access to the control deck. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead.
Oh, I was just gonna kill him. So last question, where is this modulator being operated?
A deck up in the control room. The console is the only
So
one
there
who
are
has a means
frames
of
here.
controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
Like, I mean, I don't need to use this computer, access a Rift device.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Montserrat.
Or maybe I should have saved it for this.
Delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Continue.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets.
Wait, there's ancient rifts.
We are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Take the data cartridge with your Rift modulator schematics. Well.
Schematic secured. These rift coordinates are deep into unexplored space. That contradicts most rift causation theories, or hints at more troubling implications.
It's a stumper, all right. We'll have to worry about it later.
You mean there was rifts before we caused the rifts, this jump drivers? That's very interesting indeed. Was there any elevator here? This place? Still on drop frames. Oh my god. Come on, internet. Do your job. Oh, okay, there's elevators. Command deck. Well, we're probably still killing the council. If we don't need to persuade him. This bad guy. He's like you know, the leader of North Korea. There is no talk to Zeus.
Look at you, here before me. Surprised you could outrun these new legs of mine. They're what everyone's going to be wearing next fall. Well, I'm here now. Where's the rift modulator?
Downstairs, but I have the schematics. We can operate the modulator and control the ship. It's a little too big to fit in my pockets.
No matter, dear. I see a data cartridge on you that wasn't there before. I assume those are the schematics. Did you find anything else of note?
This isn't a treasure hunt. I'm trying to stop the council and close the rifts. Some intel. Apparently rifts have been found in space where humanity has never been.
Wait, what? But rifts are caused by skip drive travel. Human-piloted skip drive travel. How is that possible?
I'm just as the dark as you are, but I keep the I'm keen to find more. The only problem since alien exists. Honestly, I don't like really give a shit. There was some alien theory in the first game, was it? I'm in the dark here.
You're the one in the dark. I'm simply musing aloud. Much as I'm intrigued by the significance of all this, there's no time to dwell on it now. We need to confront the Consul. You might be savvy enough to talk him down, but his type requires a deft touch. You'll need to break him down brick by brick. If you're too adversarial, he'll simply shut down.
I can talk about his people losing face in the leadership. Let's rattle him. Nothing gives me a bigger thrill than a break in someone's spirit. Push him too far and this big boy will take his toy and go home, huh? So you're saying I shouldn't shoot him on sight?
Well, I can't control what you do, dear. As much as I might wish I could. But if you do start a fight, you best be equipped to finish it.
Not that the Consul deserves it, none. But if we can end things peaceably, we should try for it.
The more we debate, the more time we squander.
Wait, she's
we must
still here?
resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance. No telling what awaits us beyond that door.
So we have something to say to them, okay, let's say. It's a literally final encounter in the game.
We'll succeed in our mission, Commander.
So I can't talk
This
to
is
them.
it, Commander. Only thing standing between us and saving Arcadia is a single dastardly villain.
And drop
Feels almost
frames.
quaint after everything else, don't it? This is the mission we should have been on from the moment the Earth Directorate dropped us into the system. Liberating Arcadia from its despots.
You helped make this possible, Niles. Thank you.
I think of it as more of a group effort, but you're welcome. You know, back in the day, reading tales of all your daring do's, never could have imagined myself fighting alongside you. Not just as a fellow agent, but also a friend. Funny how life turns out. All right, enough jawing. Let's show the Consul to his reward. Law knows it's long past due.
Gado?
Oh, before I forget, here. This might help you serve our mutual interests.
What she's giving me?
When
Give me
this
some?
rift business is all over, I'm going to bill someone the cost of it.
Seems like our mission's almost complete, Commander. One way or the other. Before we finish this, I wanted to thank you. Showed me I still had more to learn. You and this crew, this little family of ours.
You've been a vital member of the team, Marcel. We all learn a great deal from you as well. Don't hug me, okay.
It was an honor to be part of it. Now let's see this through. May all our travails add to the equation.
So let's see it's true, she say. Can we talk him? Can we kill him? Can we stop this drop frames from happening?
Never would I ever have believed Auntie Cleo herself would walk through that door. But I haven't time to linger in the novelty. Sentinels, if you would.
Do I appear like someone afraid of a few guns? Give it up, Emery. You've lost this war. Have some dignity. You're coming off desperate.
On the contrary, this desperate action is what will save all of Arcadia and rid it forever of trespassers like you.
Wave. Command deck credential. Trespassing? But we got clearance to be here.
I'm not interested in what you've acquired by sleight of hand or whatever other sordid means, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and
This is
see how
looking like a villain
precisely it
indeed.
is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
Wait, which metal? The kind on my armor, on my weapon?
Shall we say, the kind that has apparently shredded the more discerning portion of your gray matter. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously tampered with our Vox relay on Paradise Island. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again.
You could surrender now, save all of some trouble. Your ship, Harry. Could you swear I saw the Saurian name on it?
You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn. Even if he's not here to bask in it.
When hope you're ready for the disappointment, I never lose.
Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience.
So
I was
it
able
was
to buy
set
the
up?
time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
Go ahead and enlighten me. So, we just casually admitted the war crimes now. I visualized all the ways I want to make you pay for nearly killing me. Okay, go ahead and enlighten me.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
Can you say that again, but slower? Only the Earth Directorate has authority to make such sweeping changes to the galaxy. Well, we're going to all dumb choices here, chat. We have no choice but dumb choice.
Let me spell it out for you so that you understand. In the Matriarch's younger years, she discovered a crashed ship deep in the Earth.
Oh, that's
and
what
in
happened.
It, the very first skip drive.
That's what happened. Why there's more rifts around the galaxies. Yeah? And he stopped talking. Yes? Yes? Yes?
She dissected this tech, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. And, well, that eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
So I know you think your plan is the right one, but you reconsider if you're hearing me out. Everything happens for a reason, that's your grand philosophy. I'd be difficult to reconstruct the colony if the rift kills you, and it will, if you don't stop. You insane, homicidal, and worst of all, a bureaucrat. Okay, let's go first.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out.
That's a lie. The Sovereign never wanted this. You prevented his plan. Perverted his plan. We apparently found information about this.
Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken.
You're too accurate over what to do with the Rift Modulator. He was acting out of law, not power. Attack enough. Speech attack inspire, okay.
Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the Matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself. Like I am doing now.
No, you tricked him into destroying his own mind. I found him in the placid waters. Oh, I did. So apparently that actually wasn't quest related, but it was still... You can utilize it for main quest. So I wonder if you can have any quests about him.
You just come and go as you please, do you?
I did.
I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. And I understand that it is, which is regrettable. Fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree.
Your plan is to restore Arcadia will fail horribly. It's futile. You're losing the support of your people, and there is no undoing that. Okay, plan will horribly failed.
So you say. But you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
I doubt you've had anyone capable checking your calculations. You don't strike me as particularly thorough, or much of a heavy thinker.
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us.
Okay, so I've seen the Matrix ratings. You have no idea what she envisioned it. She doesn't. You actually believe what you're saying. Attack, but you won't be saving the colony. Everything reconstituted will be brought back to wrong. There's much later data. Okay, let's go with the Matrix, because we did discover all of this.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
The Matrix adopted the Protectorate survival. She knew pride would be his undoing. The Matrix son rewrote history. He's betrayed her wishes, and this is the result.
It's true. Your matriarch suspected the Protectorate was doomed from the get-go. Reuben was mucking things up even before his mother's body was cold.
No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was a stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the Matriarch's work.
She also predicted the Pride would be the end of the Protectorate, and here we are.
She said as much in her correspondence with the First Bishop, that the Arcadian experiment would only prevail so long as hubris was staved off. I have the record, if you wish to see it.
The Matriarch hid her feelings well. Such correspondence had been lost to us, I thought. And now it appears we have fallen prey to the very thing she warned of. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have?
The modulator data? Look at this report. It says a proof that your Rift modulator will be failing miserably.
Bah, a report. The abstract means little when compared to reality. Look outside. Is it failing now?
Yes, look close. Anything you restore will be reverted to how it was just before distraction. Depends on if you think a reconstructed monstrous soldiers is a failure or not. Okay, let's go first.
That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station, all of Arcadia, and all of its people will be made whole.
Wrong. Your people body may become whole, but their sense of self is gone forever. Your chief scientist determined that Rift data cannot be stabilized. I spoke to him myself.
Yes, well, I find that man's attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale. But if he's correct, as he quite typically is, I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in accordance to the grand plan. All the pieces fit. Either someone has made a terrible mistake, or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us.
You will not be vindicated if you kill millions of your people, Council. You can still do the right thing. Dude, I guess I still need speech for this.
And leave the traitors and invaders alive?
Despite all of the
Death
evidence.
Is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
Marisol, sure you have some response to this. Okay, we have this. If you're wrong, you will destroy everything you claim to love. Nothing is worth that risk. We do have the require Azor or Marisol, okay. Or speech 13.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The
Maybe
victors
Trishan
will
could do
brutally
something.
subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
It's insane. You dare call it love after what you did to the Sovereign and so many others. Oh, the speech 20. Okay, dude. Speech 20, so maybe we should have go with the Delgado option.
Do you think I found pleasure from the pain I've wrought? No! I've only done what I
have
must.
only fought in speech.
A child, a society, cannot grow into its potential without firm correction. I would die to see that the Protectorate's legacy would not be tarnished. Just as I would die for its promise to be fulfilled, and its subjects to live in peace.
Requires speech 18, dude. Attack, you disgust me. And you too if I'm going to say.
As are you.
I'll handle this.
Seeking cover.
Do try to limit.
Try a different option here with the Delgado. Let's try the Delgado option. Like everything the same, but Delgado sacred pieces. So apparently, if you don't have like the huge speech.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
That's not what we want to load here. Want to load this one before this all happened.
Never would.
So
On the
just
contrary,
skip through all of this.
This desperate action is. You are a relic of an impotent. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the. What's his is mine, and the victory. It was. I was able to buy the time to enact the. When the matriarch discovered the. But it is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you. Better yet, tell the whole room. Do not presume to tell. I regret that he had to make such. But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. I am. You must know that you have little chance of. Certainly, if you had your way, you would claim. No, if he even attempted to. But you came here claiming so boldly that I. Report. That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station... or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us. And leave the traitors and invaders alive?
Let's go.
No!
We're contemporaries, Emery. We remember before the Order and Protectorate split. We were raised to believe in the grand plan, to respect the Order's predictions. So you must be aware how utterly our math says what you're doing here is wrong. How completely your actions are against the grand plan. And, well, speaking as a scientist, the only conceivable explanation I can ascertain is that you're the most arrogant, hull-headed sprat fucker who ever lived.
You dare utter such words in my presence? I never... What does it matter if my math is wrong? I am doing what I must to save us all. The grand plan will vindicate me.
Okay, if you're wrong, you will destroy everything you claim to love.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so.
Again, I guess Delgado didn't help
the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
And there it goes, a speech bubble.
Do you think I would die to see that as
so yeah, no speech can really do this shit. He's knight in armor, dude. medic.
Target analyzed.
Going Russian there like a fool, that was a big mistake. Big mistake. Okay, let's just kill him with a sniper rifle here. This drop frames are not stopping. It's just for half an hour already. And I was planning for evening stream as well. Down.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Got weapon ready, Commander.
Energy transmitter out. Soak up.
Combat! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Fight.
Combatant scanners. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
So the fight. Is it got like...
Just get the signal.
There's like one more guy. So close the reefs. Okay. Manual override. So error. Her constitution has grown increasingly well-tied, and the reef's device has lost control capabilities. Closure of the reefs via the conventional means is no longer possible. Brace for a catastrophic event. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Seems all my considerable efforts here have been ill spent. Total rift destabilization is imminent. Our last resort is our only resort now. We need to fly the rift modulator in.
Knew there'd be a catch. Something we didn't plan for. On the bright side, Tristan owes me 5 bits.
Oh, brighten up, everyone. Not all of us need go, but someone present will need to take one for the team.
So is it me or the wire? And by someone present, you mean someone who isn't you? So, we knew the risk where we embark on the mission. We cannot back out of this now.
Oh, what's the point of living if you can't allow yourself the occasional moment of theatrics? The Order and I will use the schematics and the processed Rift data to mass-produce modulators that are usable at a distance. These pesky rifts will soon no longer plague the colonies.
You should fly the ship out here. Only fair considering how Azuk have been sacrificing for you. But really? I'd require requirements? I can make it probably her, but like, sure. We handle this, go now, and give humanity a chance. Let's go.
If you're looking for a sap to fly that rickety rig, don't look at me. I intend to abscond back to my ship with those wonderful little schematics.
But why?
I have plans for those plans.
Require speech, damn it. 15, okay, the deal. But think of the market share Anti would gain after you highly profile self-sacrifice. Negotiator, let's do it.
Not bad. But there's no one else in the galaxy who can do what I do. All the previous holders of my role were figureheads of the board. I am uniquely skilled and quite irreplaceable. You'll need to find someone else, I'm afraid. Now, hand over those schematics and make it snappy.
Dude, we'll handle a fine. Get out of here. Fuck, dude. Again, speech. If only we have more speech. If only it wasn't not a dumb play, and we actually have a speech. We'll handle this.
I don't like where this is headed.
Well, now, I suppose this is goodbye, isn't it? I should say how I appreciate you helping me gain control of Arcadia. To promise you it will be a better place for all. And avoid tearing up about how this all fell to you.
Knew it'd come down to us. Always does.
No need to belabor this. I will fly the ship. Back on Greater Tranquility, you wish to give me a chance to atone for my mistakes. I'd say that opportunity has come.
Reckon I'll join you.
Hear that, Augustine? No funny business, or you'll be dealing with the endpoint herself.
You do not such things. I make the decision around here, not you. No need, I'll do it. What a leader would be if I didn't step up. I mean, full to the end. Full to the end.
One who chooses not to die needlessly. But if you are set on this, I would still join you. This is my mission too, and I'll not back down if there are others to carry out the rest.
Very well. I see the deed is in competent hands. No rational reason for all of us to perish. I'll ensure the rest of humanity is saved, as we'd like.
I've been an honor working with all of you. But don't forget to tell everyone about my heroics. Okay, let's go.
Salvation awaits, Commander. I'm itching to reach it. The sooner we control the ship, the sooner we close the rift.
Venture Force. Heroic Commander. That was Darius did it. Foolish. As it is. Chat, all dumb choices only. I couldn't do any other way. Oh, should I destroy all the reefs? %, 33% of frames.
In the end, the commanders sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. No one knew their motives or thoughts in those final moments, though legends grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate all the same. Augustine de Vries went along, knowing nothing would make up for her actions. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's choice. Acquisitions Officer Carr enjoyed the perks and power that came with promotion for her asset-winning techniques on Paradise Island. Her rival, D.B. Milverstreet, meanwhile, seethed as he pushed cold morsels of borsloaf around the plate of his macrowave dinner. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate, along with most other Westport townsfolk. They were judged according to the paradigm, then sentenced to be executed until dead. Forever
couldn't save
tied
him?
to the city they could not protect. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley fled the Order and sought refuge in a backwater Arcadian town to contemplate his failings. As word of the ex-seer's arrival spread,
That's the guy with Sparrow.
people lined up for predictions. Forsaking the math that failed him, he offered obvious yet effective advice instead. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager.
Oh my god.
He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Val continued to serve the Earth Directorate faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared.
Nice.
Following Inez's humiliation of Auntie's Choice VP Willard Conan, the grafting program was shuttered forever. Inez ensured that all surviving grafted soldiers received full medical treatment and were compensated for their suffering. Those who died from the experiments were honored. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus, Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized breath. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade anything but free. She began a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Auntie made her first public appearance in years, inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, she won more public support than Ruth, which she sought to use as leverage when the time was right.
Yeah, if only we can
to acquire the chemicals needed for the process, Ruth Bassar nevertheless attempted to interface with the archive.
What a fool.
And died immediately.
What a fool.
Her successor banned any future interfacing attempts and led the Order in a much more cautious direction, delaying their progress for at least a century. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the
Sub Rosa didn't play like any
unable
big
to
role
die in their
yeah.
sacred rift after it was closed. The Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. The rift compromise between the Order and Auntie's Choice led to prioritized assistance for the colonies that agreed to favorable trading terms. The so-called Auntie's Loyalty Program tripled the corporation's net worth. Meanwhile, the Order was able to sermonize their version of scientism alongside Auntie's marketing and PR onslaught, at least to colonies in Auntie's Loyalty Program. Many outside died because their rifts weren't closed in time. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Alright, I mean, it's not absolutely satisfying, but like, not the base choice, but the spacer choice that we're saying. Completely gain on any difficulty, human lock. Let's see what happens if Commander...
Bassar is a good boss. Never seen her humiliate a single
Commander
corporate
survived.
mascot.
Save the new game. Okay, so what happened if just Commander survived here? Yeah. Is this the save? Range you first. Okay, well, it's not the save. So we need the lot when we fight in the council. Again, because we didn't because of the dumb choices and flow build altogether, I was not able to maximize my gain.
Stay out of my way.
Maximize the speech skills and the skills I need to.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Standing by to simplify.
Mitigating the threat, locking them down. Activating energy transmitter.
Speed improving.
Officer in the red, Commander.
But I'm not ready.
Okay, I have the wrong thing, yeah. Trauma kit. Why even have that shit?
Go for
Tabulation. Yeah, it was so good to send Anti-Cleo into space, but
brighten up, everyone. The Order and I will use... If you're looking for a sap to fly that rickety rig, don't look at... You'll need to find someone else, I'm afraid. Now, hand over those schematics. Well, now, and of
The result...
No need to belabor this. I will fly the ship. Back on...
Reckon up.
Hear that, Augustine? No funny
Okay,
business,
great.
or you'll be dealing with the endpoint
If it's
herself.
really what you want, then I accept.
It is. Thank you, Commander.
I mean, I'm saving
You may
Commander
consider
here.
this my final sign-off.
Get on out of here before you obviate my gesture. Save everyone you can.
So let's see what happened. Any difference? Like, there's 2-point difference.
So, in the end, Augustine de Vries chose to die to atone for her actions. And yet, even that hope faded in her final moments, as she realized nothing would make up for what she had done. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. Marisol joined in the sacrifice. She had come to care for the members of her team. Ensuring the success of this final mission was the most efficient way to protect them. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained acquisitions officer, vigilant hold on Auntie's choices. The monastery, after defending Val, continued to serve the command. As he wrote, Agent Nile, ultimately, following Inez's, utilizing Marisol, sacrificed herself to save Arcadia.
That's a different.
And while many found it unbelievable that a once legendary assassin would make such a selfless choice, her crewmates on the Incognito understood completely. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. With the modulator schematic, Auntie Cleo, when Auntie made her unable to acquire the adrift without when Sovereign, until one day, despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual, unable to die in their sacred rift after the rift compromise between the Order and Auntie's choice led to meanwhile, the Order was able to sermonize their version of all of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating, but through it all, and to this day.
So nothing said about the commander being alive here or whatever. Well, again, that's
Bet that Ruth Bassar is a good boss. Never seen her humiliate a single corporate mascot.
That's all, folks. So 88 hours, more or less, for the first playthrough. Damn choices, flow build, not a perfect. So the flow build was working decently okay. So very hard difficulty was not a problem. It started very hard at the beginning, and after 2 or 3 streams, the middle game and end game was pretty easy. Everything were dying. Literally easily. You would be dying from one hit, but if you're not getting hit, if you maneuver correctly, everything also dying quite fast as well. Even the boss fight is so like how fast that ended. Nonetheless, the mid game with floor build was okayish. We did have enough skill points to get to accomplish what I wanted. Went with all the choices I wanted, with diplomacy, with speech choices and all the stuff. But the end game is just where that having the master of none trait did fail, and I do feel a little bit bitter about it, to be honest, and it did feel like it was not enough. Like, so because the level is limited to level 30. Alright, and you can't level up past 30, can't get like any skill points past 30. Having the flow build, meaning you was not able to get all of the speech or other skills to 18, or we stopped it on 14. That all the skills we got on 14 points. The skills we developed, and we have 6 skills. So if you played it without flows, going for 2 skills, you can get them to 20 and no problem, and after reaching like level 30. not possible with slow build, and that's leading to not exactly satisfying results and end in the game. But again, that's what we got. So the game was good, solid 8 out of 10, especially if you're playing on a Game Pass, so you don't worry about pricing, because I think its pricing still too expensive for this. It's have more replayability than the first game, have a very potent stealth builds, very potent gun builds, no science builds, not really as much science weapon, and you get in it at the very end. It have a new mechanic. The companions feels better than in the first game. It's basically everything that you saw in the first game, and if you like it, you like it here. But it's like feels better. Everything that was in the first game feels better and more polished. We talk about inventory, for example, that the decreased amount of loot, and you have an unlimited amount of carrying capacity. The skills choices feel very impactful on a build and on your, well, game choices altogether. Multiple things can achieve during with the different like builds, but like it's so for the end game for the best results. For example, you need a high speech. Right, so you can achieve it with the different ways, like if you find the secret information, for example, or some companions shenanigans if you bring it, for example, Marisol on board to talk out the council. Didn't work anyway if you didn't have like at least 18 speech. Nonetheless, same goes like sending like anti-clear into the rift, which will be the best possible scenario, best possible result for the game. I'm greatly enjoying it. I greatly enjoy it, and at this point, I would like to say, like, I want to play it a different way, like something going on a murderous rampage, because you can kill all the characters here, and there's a special trait called something like killer something. Right, when you're killing the innocent people and then getting a +2 maximum health for every kill, that sounds fun, right? And we have a cultist Asa who are obsessed with killing, so at least we have one companion to work with. But you know, like my schedule, we have shit ton of games, so even Expedition 33 or Alters, which is like high priority for a play. Back to the Dawn, also high priority for a play. We're not replaying, and this is gonna take a while until we can get back to this game, probably when they release it more DLC, because the DLCs in the first game were pretty fun. Right, one of the best role-playing DLCs I played in RPGs games, the same as Witcher's Blood and Wine, the murder case of Halcyon Helen, right? It was in the first game, and I really enjoy the DLC. So we'll see what they're gonna be bringing. We already know that they're planning to, they're working on Avowed 2, right? Which just like I was comparing this game to Avowed. Avowed have the better combat, better melee combat. There's magic, better verticality when exploring, better exploration altogether. But to all other things, the world itself, world building, and how the world feels, all the other things was better than in Avowed. So I hope like they gonna make the right decisions for a second game, for a second Avowed, based on how good the afterwards feels. Again, my personal opinion about this game is solid. Like very solid 8 out of 10. Right, it's not exactly masterpiece like a Baldur's Gate, which is we didn't put a Baldur's Gate on 10 out of 10 because of numerous bugs when we played on game release, right? Especially bugs with the summons, which just ruined my game because I was playing with summons and was forced not to use them at the end in Act 3 and further. So it is 8 out of 10. I said everything, not everything I wanted to say, but majority if I wanted to say. It's not gonna be going on a separate video on YouTube or anything. We're not doing any more games reviews or like opinions, rather say. Like, nobody interested in that, basically. Nonetheless, tomorrow a new day. We have such a bad drop frames issue today. Like for a whole hour, they stop now, but for a full hour for this last part, we have tremendous amount of drop frames. 34% of whole streams are dropped frames. Ridiculous. It's basically can be streamed like that. So we're gonna be starting something new tomorrow. I know what we're gonna be starting, but I don't know if I'll be able to download it tomorrow. If not, like day after tomorrow, you know, like my download speed here and the problem is the internet and upload speed as well. Anyway, guys, for the fifth time, trying to say my goodbye here. So take care of yourself, stay safe, whatever you're doing, have fun with it, and see you next time. Cheers.